How's it going, guys? Today I wanted to talk about my Glock 19. So this is pretty much my main gun that I've been using. I use my carry gun. I use this one on the range. It honestly, it pretty much is the main pistol that I fall back on. So in the back, I've been through a bunch of iterations, quite a few iterations of red dots that I've ran, and I keep making my way back to the RMR. This thing is just bomb-proof. So it's pretty much been what I've been using for the most part, and I think it really just complements this gun well. I did have a 509T on it, which honestly, I was going back and forth between the two, and this one just kind of ended up winning out just a little bit, and I think that was mostly aesthetics on my end. I mean, they both perform really well, and they both have great warranties that I've luckily not had to use. So sticking with the sights, I'm running the AmeriGlo suppressor heights. I've got the blacked out rear and the tritium orange front. It's the H3 GP model. I mean, kind of hard to see that little guy there. But when I did have the slide cut for the RMR, I had them Cerakote in OD, because I am a sucker for that. But going to the mag release, or the slide release, sorry, we have the Kagwerks Slide Release, and that's meant to stop overriding. It definitely keeps your hand, you're able to not have to worry about that. To overriding the slide. Let's do the light. So I'm running the X300U. This is the A model that does have the quick detach. So I think the B is actually the one that is recommended for the polymer frames and made for the polymer frames. But I like having the ability to switch to different guns. I don't know, I move these around a lot. So I just put the piece of tape there, and that kind of takes up the slack of, there's a little bit of wobble in here. I mean, it's not noticeable now that I have the tape. And I'm just rocking like goon tape on there. There's no reason to actually use goon tape. It's glorified hockey tape, but it's pretty cool, and that is half the battle right there, looking cool. Going forward, I am rocking the Overwatch Precision, so we are clear. Let me pull that mag out for you guys. Chamber is clear as well. But for the trigger, I am rocking the Overwatch Precision trigger, and that thing is just like breaking glass every single time. It is beautiful. And the Gen 5 trigger is honestly really awesome compared to the past generations of triggers. But naturally, I don't know why I got it. I wanted to try it. It looks cool. It is super smooth. So I ended up stippling my frame, and I know a lot of people will say, oh no, it weakens the integrity of the polymer frame, which, you know, might be true, but it was something that I wanted to do, and I wanted to see if I could even do it. And I honestly just kind of practice on a couple mags and like one or two mag pull grips, and then I just went for it, and it turned out pretty good for the most part. It is insanely grippy. It kind of attacks the shirts when I'm rocking concealed, and it's a little abrasive on the skin, but overall, I mean, it does its job of being, I mean, it does its job as stippling. But so when we get to the Magwell here, I am rocking the SLR Magwell, and this thing's a little beat up, but I mean, it's loved, it's well loved. So the one thing I really like about the SLR Magwell on this one is that it launches your hand up exactly where it needs to be. And when I was running the Terran Tactical one on my G45, it was really good. It felt really good. It was really lightweight, but it sits a little bit lower in my hand. So this one forces my hand up, and it makes it so that I have to be in the position that I need to be in, which is perfect for me because since this gun transitions from a concealed carry to a range gun. So yeah, that is a general overview of this. So I am rocking just the regular Gen 5 mags. I haven't had any issues with any of these mags, and all the base plates, the only thing that's not OEM is my base plates, and I'm running the Terran Tactical base plates. You don't really have to, it's honestly just overpriced. I have a couple of the +5s that I run as well, but that, I mean, you could always just run the 19X mags as well. And I mean, they will stick out a little bit. It'll look a little different on a Glock 19, so it won't be as aesthetically appealing to some. But yeah, this is pretty much my main gun that I run for the most part, main pistol that I run. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm sure there's tons of things that I'm forgetting, but all the internals are all Glock. Well, besides what I've listed. So my guide rod, my barrel, everything's Glock. Yeah. If you got any questions or any concerns, feel free to let me know. Thanks, guys.